Alright, testing, recording. Alright, Officer for Transportation Board, Part 1022, Civil Monetary Penalty Inflation Adjustment, 1021, Scope for Pursuit, Division 3, Civil Monetary Penalty Inflation Adjustment, and 4 Cost of Living Adjustment, Civil Monetary Penalties. Alright, 1022, 1, Scope the purpose of the establishment of adjusting the inflation for the civil monetary penalties provided by the law of the jurisdiction board in conformity with the Federal Civil Penalty with the Inflation Adjustment Act of 1990, Public Law 101, 410, 104, Statute 890, as amended by the Debt Collection Improvement of 1996, Public Law 104, 134, 110, Statute 1321, and further amended by the Federal Civil Penalties Inflation Adjustment Act of Improvements Act of 2015, Public Law 114 and 74 with the 129 Statute 599. The penalties associated with the review of the adjustment and annually using the method specified as part. Definitions: as you've been brought the board, with the Transportation Board, civil monetary penalty means any penalty, fine, with the other sanction isn't a specific monetary amount that is provided by the federal law. Here's a maximum amount, has a maximum amount provided by the federal law, is assessed and enforced by the board pursuant with the federal law of the enforced pursuant with administrative proceedings and selection with the federal courts. Consumer price index, meaning with the consumer price index by all of the American consumers, published in the Department of Labor. The cost of living adjustment, meaning the percentage, if any of the width of the consumer price index of the month of October proceeding with the adjusting exceed the consumer price index for the month of October 1 year before the month of the October preceding date of adjustment. The costing adjustment penalty adjustment means each of the civil monetary penalty percentage, if any, with the consumer price index of the month of October 2015 exceed the consumer price index of the month of October for the calendar year during which the amount of such civil penalties, monetary penalties, was established, adjusted the revision of the law. 1022, 3, civil monetary penalty inflation. The board shall immediately, at least every year thereafter, make a by the regulation and adjust for the civil monetary penalty provided by the law of the jurisdiction board of the inflation adjustment described in 1022-4. Publish each such adjustment in the Federal Registry. 1022-4, cost of living adjustment, civil monetary penalties. The inflation adjustment of the 1022-3 with initially determined to increase each of the maximum civil monetary penalty. The initial cost of living adjustment no later than January 15th of each year thereafter for the inflation adjustment with the subsequently determined increases of the maximum civil monetary penalty for each of the civil monetary penalties by cost of living adjustment increase determined under this section shall be rounded to the nearest dollar. The cost of living adjustment of the required by state result in the following adjustment of the civil monetary penalties within the jurisdiction of the board. And then it shows the penalties, and then it moves on to Part 1030, 1039, subject Part 1 Interstate Commerce Act.